Hi friends, today we can see the first chapter in your Ganita Prakash Class 7, the newly launched book. This first chapter deals about the large numbers which we might encounter in our day-to-day life. The necessity of this chapter is, as a Class 7 student, we should be able to figure out the large numbers which we might encounter in our life. And it also, this should be carried throughout our entire life to survive in this world. So the first page here they have given some stories about. So as we discussed, the first page is containing few stories where the characters are encountering some huge numbers. So let's move on to the exercise part straight away. So here we can see some tables, and these are going to be very simple, and we'll be carrying out our previous knowledge to fill this. So here you can see the first one, the largest three-digit number is 999. So we all know the digits from 0 to 9, 9 is the largest thing, right? Largest number. So the largest three-digit number is 999. And if you want the smallest four-digit number, you need to add 1 to it, which makes the answer to be 1000, right? Next, once again, when we come to the largest four-digit number, it's going to be 999, and if you add 1 to it, you'll be getting the smallest 5-digit number. And even it is applicable for a 5-digit number. Hope this is clear to all. This is just an extension of the successor and predecessor which you studied in your previous classes, right? So this is a very simple questions given to us. Here you can see 99,995. The next number to that is 999,996. So obviously you all know, I think you can easily fill it. Sorry. So it's going to be 997, and here it's going to be 59. Sorry, and then here it's going to be, and similarly you can fill it very easily, right? And here you can see a question, and they have shown two characters. Roxy and S2 found that if they ate one variety of rice a day, they would come nowhere close to a lakh in a lifetime. So Roxy suggests, what if we ate two variety of rices per day and would be able to eat 1 lakh varieties of in 100 years? And also they are asking, if a person eats three varieties of rice every day, will they able to taste all the lakh varieties in a 100 lifetime? And Esto said, we know how many days there are in a year, 365. So if you ignore the leap year, and if we live for Y years, then the number of days in our lifetime will be 365 into 5. So based on that, they are asking us whether we can taste all the varieties of rice. Actually, this is a story which has been given in the first page, which I told you that they are given some stories to understand the numbers. In that, one of the character would have discussed that there are about 1 lakh varieties of rice, and they are just extending that story here. So for finding out whether a person can taste all the variety of rices, you need to choose a number for y. Say for example, if you decide that a person is going to live for 80 years, you can take that y is equal to 80, and you can just find how close he is going towards the number called 1 lakh. Okay, so you need to calculate a y of your own choice. So you can take any numbers. So in our case, I'm taking a y to be 85. So to find out the numbers, you can take 365 into 85, and you can calculate the numbers. And if you find that number is closer to 1 lakh, then we can say that that particular person can taste that many varieties of rice. So and there are certain questions given to us. So according to 2011 census, the population of a town of Chintamani was about 75,000. How much less than 1 lakh is 75,000? A very simple question. You need to write 1 lakh and put 75,000. Just subtract it, you will be getting the answer. Similarly, the estimated population of Chintamani in the year 2024 is 1,06,000, and how much more than 1 lakh is 1,06,000? Obviously, once again you need to subtract 1,06,000 and you need to subtract 1 lakh from 1,06,000. The answer will be 6,000. And also they are asking by how much did the population of Chintamani increases from 2011 to 2024. So in 2011 they have got 75,000 and 2024 they have got 1,06,000. So subtract 75,000 from 1,06,000, you can easily obtain the answer. So let's solve this in the upcoming slides. So for the first question, you can see in 2011 the town of Chintamani had a population of 75,000. So now we need to just compare with that 1 lakh. So let's put 1 lakh here, and also the present population, that is in 2011, and easily if you subtract it, you will be getting 25,000. So this is the answer for your first question. And when you come to your second question, that is in the year 2024, it's about 1,06,000, and we need to find how much is this 1,06,000 greater than this 1 lakh. So we all know the answer. And in second stage, that is in a third question, they are asking the population rise from 2011 to 2024. So in 2024 it was 1,06,000, and 2011 it was 75,000, right? So if you just subtract this thing, that is you need to subtract 75,000 from 1,06,000, you can easily find the population, the increase in the population. So just figure out the answer. That's going to be 31,000, right?